Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of the Suburban Driving with Miranda. You would think this would not be the ideal day to film a car video, but tell you what, it is, because I once again have the Mazda 3 Sport all-wheel drive turbo. I am so excited to get it out on the road today and see what this thing can do. Come along for the ride. I'm pretty sure at this point you all recognize this interior. I am sitting inside yet another Mazda 3. I have once again the Mazda 3 Sport all-wheel drive turbo. And here's why I have it again. I don't know if you can see the weather outside the window here. It is snowing like we are stuck in a glorious snow globe. And honestly, I have been waiting for this weather for this car to feel how it is. I'm not going to go over anything else to do with the drive because you've heard me talk about the Mazda 3 way too many times now. But what I do want to say in this 3 Sport all-wheel drive turbo is not only does it feel solid, possibly I haven't felt a car this solid since driving an Impreza. It feels sure-footed. It still has a bit of kick because of the turbo, but not too much. I don't feel that there is a lack of control. I don't feel like it's too much. I think the transmission responds accordingly. Of course, it's on a good set of winter tires as well, which is extremely important for any winter driving situation. It can make or break how your car feels, even if it has all-wheel drive. And yeah, I've been very excited to feel this car in these conditions. And I gotta say, super impressed with it. I just took off from a stop relatively quickly. There was zero spin, zero hesitation. It got the job done. So kudos to Mazda. They did an amazing job on this car. Again, not going to talk about the interior. This looks like every other Mazda 3 that I've been in. Plus, I know you watched the original Mazda 3 teaser video, Sport Turbo, that I drove back last fall. So I would have shown you the same red interior. It has the same, pretty bare bones center stack here. Typical Mazda fare. However, I am going to show you the outside because you need to see this vehicle in its glorious snowy setting. So yeah, if you're in the market for an all-wheel drive hatchback and the Impreza doesn't really speak to you and there really aren't that many other options, do not hesitate to look at the Mazda 3 Sport Turbo all-wheel drive. You will not be disappointed. So again, I know you guys have seen this hatchback a million times before, but I just have to show it to you sitting in the snow like it is. Like, honestly, it's like we're trapped in this giant snow globe, and it looks just gorgeous, especially with this gray color. I know you can't see all the lines or all the angles because of the snow, but I mean, come on. The car that it is with all-wheel drive and a turbo, I had to show it to you in the setting it should most definitely be driven in. And you know what? You can still see the shape of this vehicle. You can still see those awesome angled headlights that kind of look a little bit angry, kind of look a little aggressive, but look super cool. Of course, you've got your all-wheel drive badge, your turbo Skyactiv-G badge in the back. Now, that's the only way you can tell that this is a turbo. You don't have a hood scoop on the front. You don't have any other differences in the body from a regular Mazda 3 Sport. So that little badge is super important, especially if you want people to know. Otherwise, this is a great looking hatchback. The proportions are awesome. The interior space is great. It is not the biggest in the back, and truthfully, the roofline does kind of swoop down quite aggressively. And the legroom in the back seat can get a little bit tight if you have a larger front seat passenger. But you know what? All in all, it's a very practical family car. We fit a lot of stuff in here. My son is super comfortable in the back seat, and it's just a lot of fun to drive, especially in these conditions. Well, that's been it for me, guys. I'm done playing in the snow. As you can see, I've definitely collected enough of it here in the car. I'm gonna go back and drive this awesome hot hatch in this snow because honestly, how could I not? Thanks so much for joining me this week. As always, if you have any questions or comments, you can hit me up at Miss Miranda L on Instagram or Twitter, or Miranda Lifestone on Facebook.com. Drop a comment below, and I hope to see you guys back next week. Thanks.